Are you looking for information about deaf culture and the deaf community? Are you looking for American Sign Language or ASL resources? Are you curious what Gallaudet University has to offer? Gallaudet University Regional Center East can help. My name is Todd Higgins, and I'm the director of the center. We're located in B Building at Northern Essex Community College in Haverhill. Gallaudet University is the world's only university designed to be barrier-free for deaf and hard of hearing students. For more than 150 years, Gallaudet University has led advances in the education of deaf and hard of hearing students and deaf rights worldwide. Today, students from across the United States and more than 25 countries, diverse in perspective, backgrounds, interests, and communication styles, come together to form an exciting community of learning as they prepare for dynamic careers and a lifetime of growth. The Gallaudet University Regional Centers share Gallaudet University's undergraduate and graduate programs and Laurent Clerc National Deaf Education Center's resources and expertise through training programs, workshops and conferences, youth programs, technical assistance, and consultation. The Gallaudet University Regional Center East at Northern Essex Community College is one of Gallaudet's 4 regional centers devoted to providing services, programs, and resources for deaf and hard of hearing individuals and their communities. It was established in 1980. The Gallaudet University Regional Center serves 12 states, from Maine all the way down to West Virginia, including Washington, D.C.
Hi, my name is Amy Stevens, and I'm the coordinator of the Massachusetts Family Sign Language Program at Gallaudet University Regional Center East. We provide great programs at GURC East, especially for families with deaf and hard of hearing children, and I will talk about 2 of them: the Massachusetts Family Sign Language Program and Rhode Island Sign Language Initiatives. Through these programs, we provide weekly in-home instruction at no cost to families who qualify. A qualified family must live in either Massachusetts or Rhode Island, have a child who is deaf or hard of hearing aged 0 to 3, and are currently receiving early intervention services through an early intervention provider. The goal of these programs is to introduce family members to sign language, enabling them to communicate with their deaf or hard of hearing child at the earliest age possible. Language acquisition at a very early age is critical for every child, including those who are deaf and hard of hearing. Early language acquisition leads to the development of literacy skills that will be needed throughout the child's entire life.
Hi, my name is Adriana Nethus, and I'm the coordinator for 2 of our programs, the Rhode Island Sign Language Initiatives and Shared Reading Saturday. I'm also the administrative assistant for our office and the internship coordinator. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Shared Reading Saturday. Shared Reading Saturday is a program for families with children who are deaf or hard of hearing. The goal of the program is to teach parents how to share stories with their children in American Sign Language, so that those children can later excel in school. This program is an adaptation of the Shared Reading program, which was developed by the Clerc Center at Gallaudet University. We adapted this initial program to meet the needs of our local community. Shared Reading Saturday happens once a month on a Saturday during the spring and fall semesters. The event runs about 3 hours long, starting at 9:30 in the morning and running until 12:30 in the afternoon. Our event is held on the Lawrence campus in the Dimitri Building at 45 Franklin Street. Typically, we would hold our events in person, but currently we're holding them via Facebook Live. All of our tutors are either deaf or hard of hearing, and they are all fluent signers. Every month we present a different book. And at the end of the event, each family goes home with a copy of the book and a DVD of the story in American Sign Language. Our event is presented in 3 languages: English, Spanish, and of course, ASL. All of our printed materials, such as advertisements and brochures, are in both English and Spanish. Families will have the opportunity to socialize and develop relationships with other families who sign. We have regular volunteers who come every month, and many of our volunteers are from NECC. Many of them are ASL students. They all sign. It is the volunteer's responsibility to help set up and take down when the event is over. But do you know what the best part of volunteering is? You're in charge of playing and interacting with the kids. Many ASL programs accept volunteer hours at our event as ASL community hours. So if you would like to, join us. Just let me know if you need any paperwork signed documenting that you completed a certain number of hours towards your ASL community hours goal. The event is a great opportunity to meet deaf adults, deaf children, and to enjoy yourself. If you're interested in volunteering for our shared reading program, please contact me. We have another internship opportunity for NECC students. If you're involved with the NECC Deaf Studies program, we accept 2 to 3 interns per semester. And we would be thrilled to have you come help us with the projects in our office. You're probably wondering what exactly you would do. Your primary responsibility would be helping us to prep materials for our programs, like Massachusetts Family Sign Language Program or books for Shared Reading Saturday, and making copies of flyers for events happening within our office. Your internship in our office will be silent or voice off, which gives you the opportunity to practice your sign skills and your ASL comprehension skills. It's low stress. You don't have to worry about being perfect. And if you don't understand something, just let me know. I will slow down, back up, and break it down to help you. Before we wrap up, I'd like to teach you some signs you can use if you meet a deaf or hard of hearing person on the NECC campus or out in the community. The first sign is hello, and it looks like this. Hello, just one time, with your thumb in. With your thumb out, it would be awkward because of the placement. Thumb in is easier. The next sign is my, my, with your palm open and your thumb out. The next one is name. Using two hands with your thumbs in, you tap them together. Tap 2 times. Name. So for example, my name, and then you would spell your name. My name, spell your name. The sign for deaf goes from the ear to the mouth using your index finger. You can use your left or your right hand, whichever is your dominant hand, whichever one's more comfortable. The sign for thank you is thank you. Make sure your hand is flat and your thumb is out. It goes from the chin, thank you. Just one time. The sign for school is like this. 2 times, school. Your hands won't line up for this. They cross over each other. The sign for please is like this. The sign for sorry is very similar to please, except the hand is closed. I hope you learned some more about what GURC has to offer. Feel free to contact us if you have questions or want more information. Maybe you want to learn more about our volunteer or internship opportunities. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.